Hey, what's up, guys? Brock here. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell, players.
Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to This Week in Customs, and this is Brock, and I'm excited because we have a ton of customs to take a look at this week. Now, if you're new to the show, this is an episodic weekly program where I just look at customs from other customizers in the world of Instagram. Now, I do my own customs, and in this video, I was just showing the progress that one can make. It was a custom that I had done of the Winter Soldier a really long time ago, back in 2015, and I got a comment saying that he had watched This Week in Customs, and that he was surprised that I was even doing This Week in Customs because my work was pretty bad. well, players, listen. You could be doing this program yourself if you enjoy customs. I'm not showcasing my work, however, I do customs, and I think I do a decent job. I'm not the best by any means. I'm not even the top percentage of customizers, but I really enjoy customs, and that's why I'm doing this episode. And guess what? Let's get into it. I just wanted to showcase Pound's work right here. Anytime I see his work, this is what impresses me the most. Let me see if I can just blow this up so you can see. Look at the line work here, players. Holy smokes. And we're going to take a look at this custom in another panel, so I don't want to talk too much about it there, but he has mastered the art of making lines like he's a freaking computer. Like he is a machine at making those lines. It is fantastic. Here's an update on this custom figure. It's going to be that Ultimate Green Goblin from the movie. Looking pretty sweet. Can't wait to see the head. Actually, let me see. Does he have the head yet here? And did I just miss it? No. Just sculpted the pumpkins. He's got this fire thing in the back. Pretty dope. From that Into the Spider-Verse movie. And if you haven't seen that, go do yourself a favor, players, because it is an awesome movie. Sweet job on this custom so far. Here's Pounds. Actually, I think
That looks like life with Brock. Am I lying? Maybe not so much, but quick glimpse.
All right, so that was Pounds making fun of me. Listen, I used to be better looking when I was younger and not as fat. But anyway, moving on to a couple other really nice looking customs. I definitely want to do a Strong Guy and a Havoc at a later time. But just a great job. I dig. Look at the proportions on that Strong Guy. That is exactly what Strong Guy needs to have. It needs to have that little tiny body. This is a beach body. I really dig this figure a lot, man. Really nice job. Pretty smooth transition there at the waist. Very cool. Nice job, Alpha Omega Customs. I'll be looking at that figure when I make mine. Here's another one from Jacob's Toys. This is the Leandra. Is this the Leandra head? Lilandra head that came in the pack with Mystique. I think so. I feel like it is. So he's used this body right here. Take a look at his page if you want to see how he got that. And sure enough, it was the one that came with Mystique. That figure hasn't landed in the Walgreens next to me yet. Here's somebody who's doing a repaint of the Mysterio, and that's something that you could always do. It looks like he's in an airbrush booth, so I'm gonna guess that he airbrushed this on. Let me see if I can tell. It's kind of hard to tell because it looks like he's made that one whole solid color. It's obviously a work in progress, so I don't know if he's gonna do different shades of green and highlights and stuff. But man, that looks really cool. I really dig that green paint. I'm not really familiar with that paint. I've never used it. I don't know much about it. So if you want to ask how that paint goes on, go hit him up. And moving on to the next custom, which is going to be, all right, Toy Box Customs. Un hermano mío de Cuba Chico. He is making that head available. If you're interested, I've purchased stuff from him before. He does really clean work. I'm not too into this character, the Titus character, but I think it's really cool if you have this Build-A-Figure. This is an optional helmeted head, and it looks pretty darn awesome. I really like his stuff. if you guys are looking to do Supermans, I've gotten emblems for him. He does super clean work. Really enjoy. What else have I got? Oh, a Red Hood. When I do my Red Hood custom, I'll be talking about Toy Box Customs and the products that I bought there. So you have it. There's that head. If you're interested in getting it, I'm not sure if he does painted. He probably does do painted work. I just realized that's going to cost more. And is he selling it unpainted? I don't want to. Check out his eBay store, and that'll answer all your questions. All right. Markai Lab Creations. Holy goodness, man. Now, I saw an interview. He just recently was interviewed, and now I'm forgetting the lady that was interviewed. She's got actually a fairly big Instagram following, and she interviewed him last week. Pretty interesting stuff. The guy's very, very knowledgeable. He's working on this Venom. Oh my gosh, this Venom dragon he's taken, and he's articulated the Jurassic Park, the humongous dinosaur that came out recently. And then you see some of his work in progress pics. This guy is a master at kit bash, man. His kit bashing skills are off the hook, and his output is crazy, and all his stuff looks pretty dynamite. Action Panda coming in. I think we've seen this one before, and this is just a different photograph, and I think it's maybe the same one. That's just a really nice looking spawn. Really dig it. Let's take a look at this video right here. Oh, let me turn it down just in case. Let me just turn it down just in case I want to get a copyright strike accidentally. Look at that. Very cool looking Venom head. And we're going to look at an unmasked Venom head a little bit later in the episode. But that is looking sweet. Like the sculpt on that. And it looks like they're going to have this head available. So if you're interested, keep an eye on their page. And buy when you want it. Okay, man, this is looking really awesome. Really good use of the Juggernaut body. I thought the Juggernaut body was good. I've just been holding off for a Hulk with butterfly joints, and guess what, guys? We're getting it. We're getting a Hulk with butterfly joints. Just released images earlier today. But this thing is looking pretty sweet. I'm wondering now that they're releasing it if he's going to go back, but he may already have moved on. This character right here, I read it in a comic. I'm trying to remember which comic it was in, but I can't recall right now. But he did a really good job. Look at the head. Dig it. I wonder how he's doing that hair. Is that like toothbrush bristles? I didn't see if he did it or not, or if he shared what he used for the mohawk. But I think I will have an update. I think Face Customs, I think I may have shown, did I already show this? Or I know I showed this custom already, but I think I may have shown a picture. And the reason I'm putting this in, unless I'm mistaken, it's a video. But again, really amazing. The airbrushing on this figure, the kit bash to get the look is pretty nice, man. That is just a nice looking custom figure. Send me one, Blair. Send me one. All right. Clean Slate Customs. He's actually been working on that Venom. I want to see it finished. He's been working on the bigger Venom. On those legs. He sculpted those legs several times because after he sculpted them, he realized that they had different angles, so he went back and redid it. I think it's looking pretty dynamite, and it looks like he will be working on another Venom, and I think I may have a picture of it later on. I can't remember. All right, so this is a cool looking Warpath. I like the just the design on it. I think he's hit the right spots. I had a conversation with Michael, and we talked about how maybe using a matte finish would make this figure stand out. Now, you see how he has a glossy finish? You can get that glossy finish, and it's typically you want to have that for like metals and stuff that you want to look wet. For a figure, for his body right here, he probably wants to use a matte finish, and I did talk to him, and he knows I'm talking about this figure right now, so that you guys don't get sensitive sandals. And he's actually going to go back and make it matte. He's going to put a matte finish on it. And then next time I do this episode, whenever he posts a picture, I'm going to include it so you guys can see the difference and hopefully I'll have a comparison. But there you go. It's a cool looking Warpath. I like the design on him, and I guarantee you, once this figure is has that matte finish, because you see how the light's reflecting on it right there. You really don't want that much reflecting out. You actually want the light being, some of the light being absorbed into the figure, because it will bring out the musculature. Like, you can't really see the ab area, the obliques, etc., the chest as defined. You'll see when he puts the matte finish, it's really going to bring that out. It's going to make Warpath look beastly, and I think he's almost there, and all he has to do is change the figure. Matter of fact, a little while ago, I had done the same thing. Like a few years ago, I had Deadpool, and I think I've shared the Deadpool with you guys before, and he was shiny at one point like that. Once I put like a Krylon matte on it, it came out even better. All right, here's that Hulk, and what are those bristles? Do you guys know what the bristles are? Bombstar, Outcast. Let me see. It looks really cool, and I'm sure it's just something that can easily be found, but that's what that Hulk looks like. It is from that comic, and I can't remember what the comic was that I read it in. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments if you're into that character. Okay, there's really cool. This guy received a part of a Hulk head. This is the Toy Biz Hulk, along, I think it's the not the first appearance one, but it's the Face-Off Hulk, and he added a lower jaw because it wasn't there. So he started, working on the lip, and I'm sure there's more sculpting that he's going to be doing, but really good job matching those teeth. And just, you have to put in a little bit of work because his cast came broken. All right, man. Lee Aller is one of the premier customizers in the game right now. Look what this dude did here, man. You have got to be kidding me. He's working on this Cosmic Ghost Rider. Holy goodness, man. The sculpt work on that is crazy. This is where the design is based out of. So he's got that LED light inside the head. It's flickering, which gives it that flame effect. He's painted the body now. You're seeing some progresses. And this bike is so crazy good. The work here, man, is phenomenal. Phenomenal. He doesn't really post much on Instagram. He does more on Facebook. And I'm glad that Dow James here posted this up. Fortunate to own that piece. That is beautiful, man. That is just fantastic. Look at the paintwork on the lights. That's tremendous, man. Tremendous. All right, enough gushing. Let's move on to a different custom. Great work there. All right, now this is something super cool, dude. Customs by Matthew does some really good work too. Watch this. Look how seamless this is going to be. This is how he does his alternate faces. Seamless. Wow. Fantastic, man. Look at that. Really good. Obviously, this is a work in progress. Cyclops is going to have his screaming head, and all you have to do is he's added magnets. But the hard work, I think, is in that seamless transition. How in the world did he get both faces to match up perfectly like that? Awesome. Great work. All right, here's, I don't even know what this character is, but it stood out to me. Where's that face from? It's really awesome looking sculpt, and the body just worked it out. For a second there, I thought it was that villain from, it's a DC villain. Oh, the Arrow, what's the Arrow? In the Arrow TV show, I thought it was what's the bad guy? You guys know what it is, but apparently this is going to be another Earthrealm ninja or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Elite Foot Soldier, whatever it is. It looks awesome. Look at that. That's fantastic. Now, those would look fantastic in that type of ninja display. Heck yeah. Awesome. Really, I need a Red Skull in my collection, man. I love Captain America. He is my favorite superhero, and this right here, right there, that's just a really good use of parts. He used, I think that jacket you can. I think I've seen it at GP Slot, that seller on eBay. He sells this jacket. Is that hat original to the Toy Biz one? I feel like I've seen that on a figure. It works fantastic. I dig it. I want a Red Skull just like that. Where's that face from, by the way? All right. So the reason I wanted to show this figure is this figure had been being sold on. Oh my gosh, I'm having an old man moment. Ross stores. They were selling them fairly cheap, like 11 bucks, 13 bucks, or whatever. Look what you can do with a figure like this. That is what a man. Look at the difference. Obviously, it's a warrior. He's battle worn. Look at the paint. What paint can do. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get an up close of his face. Why can't I get an up close of his face? There you go. Nice work. I like the blood spatter on him. Let me back out so you guys can appreciate it more. That is a good look, dude. And all he's done, he's added paint. So he's taken this Marvel figure, the base that Hasbro gives us, fantastic skull, and now he's added his version to it, given it love, and that thing looks tremendous. Half Shell Customs, check this out, man. The line work here also great. I'm pretty sure that figure didn't have that spider, but I'm always amazed when guys can do just clean line work, and it's a cool looking figure. It's got a ton of accessories. It's like a really nice looking Thunderbolt version of Agent Venom. Very good. All right, cool. So last week you saw me talk about the helmeted head. Here's a yellow suited body. Look, it looks pretty dynamite, man. I think if I end up doing this, I think I'm probably gonna like take out the either make it gloved hands. I can't remember what he had in the movie, but maybe resculpt the hands and repaint the arms. But that looks awesome. It's just that figure you have it. You have it in your shelf, it is gonna stand out because it's massive, and that yellow suit just sticks out. The helmet is phenomenal. You saw where you can get it. If you want to know where you can get this helmet, go back. It's Darth Tucker 3D. Go watch the last episode of This Week in Customs, and I cover it at length there. All right, God of War Customs. This is another. Just a camel. I haven't ever painted a camel figure. It did stand out. It almost looks like G.I. Joe. It is G.I. Joe. And it looks like that's a Chris Pratt head he's using. And it works. Really nice job on that figure for all you G.I. Joe fans. Like, how many of you that are Joe fans want a 6-inch line? Maybe Hasbro will release one this year. Who knows? But I would prefer to have this custom. You would prefer to have your own custom. Trust me, guys. If you put love like this into a figure, it'll be something that you'll never want to get rid of. That will be part of your collection. And all you have to start doing is, obviously, you're not going to be able to do something like this right away unless you're already a trained artist. Many of you aren't, just like me. I wasn't a trained, I didn't take art in school or anything. But you start little by little, learn from other people. Pick their brains, watch tutorial videos on YouTube and Instagram, and man, you'll be able to do something like this for yourself eventually. All right, so this is New Collector Customs. He pumps out a lot of custom figures, and he wanted to do his own version of the Night Thrasher. He prefers this look, and that's what I'm saying. The Hasbro version looks pretty good. But I'm telling you, man, you make your own custom figure and you put it in your collection, you're gonna appreciate it so much more. I've noticed New Collector Customs from quite a while ago. He has some. He did the Wildcats that are pretty dynamite. Go check out his page and check out his customs if you're interested in his work. He does do commissioned work. All right. Dig this. I like the use of the body. I want to actually upgrade mine to make it look just like this. Really nice looking upgrade. And I don't know if Hasbro will be doing one, but you can use the parts from the Toy Biz one, give it an update body, give it a fresh paint job, and like I said, now it's a custom that you've made, and it's phenomenal on your shelf, and something you can be proud of. And finally, he makes it back to the world of Instagram and Facebook. Variant Customs, good dude. Actually, he's one of the first guys that would go live, and I'd watch his stuff when I was learning, when I was brand new at customizing. And it looks like he's going to be painting a couple of projects for Doodog. I can't wait to see the result. I know he knows how to use an airbrush. I don't know if he's going to go airbrush, hand painting, or both. Probably a little bit of both. This project, I can't wait to see the result. Keep your eye on his page. I guarantee you this is going to look awesome. And James is a lucky dude getting paint work done by him. Speaking of good paint work, here we have a custom of Beast. This is a different interpretation. I've seen a different upper body used as is customary, but obviously he's kit bashed that Toy Biz lower body and the arms with a probably, what is, it was a Build-A-Figure. He's a guy that can touch metal. Absorbing Man, that's what it is. It looks like that may be the Absorbing Man upper body. I dig it. I know that Hasbro's putting out a Beast, but to be honest, I would rather do one myself, give it a good paint job, and then I would appreciate that. And I know that's the theme of this Week in Customs episode that I'm kind of preaching here. You guys, trust me, you will enjoy it. Is that the right one? There you go. Cool Captain America, my favorite superhero. I like this World War II version. I dig, he's kind of this one's like a thinner version, more like a movie version of him, but I dig the colors. I think that the star and the chest may be sculpted. Yeah, it looks like it's sculpted. The buttons are sculpted. Really nice work. Is this strap actual like material and not plastic? It looks like it may actually be material. Really nice work. I dig it. All right, Nocturne 11. If you guys recognize these faces, you're probably, and you're a customizer, you're probably gonna want to give these heads to your figures. Obviously, you got Peter Parker, Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. I'm gonna keep my eyeballs on this. I want a pair. I want a head. I want both of those. I want them. I want to put them on my Spider-Mans. That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Especially, well, all the the people that are doing the kit for Miles Morales Spider-Man, that head, you need to have that as your unmasked head on that figure. I mean, like literally straight out from the movie. I can't wait to see these painted. Send me a pair, player, and I'll paint them up. That looks good. All right, one of my favorite customizers who's also been MIA from the world of Facebook, also a guy that would go live, one of the first guys, Chris Serta, Masterpiece Customs right here. Holy cow, man. That Hawkeye, and now, what you guys don't know about this guy's super talented, awesome sculptor, awesome painter. He doesn't collect figures anymore. He said, forget it. It was too much of a burden, I think, of just so many figures coming out. Look how clean this Hawkeye is, man. I will be using this as a template from when I do my Hawkeye. Because I already have the Toy Biz head. I'm trying to see if that's sculpt. He can definitely do the sculpt. All that looks like he may have sculpted it himself. Man, fantastic. Or did he borrow that part from the Toy Biz one? I can't recall. Maybe not. But like that triangle and those bars on the side, looks like he sculpted those things. Just dynamite work. And I can't get this thing. There you go. Oh, okay. I can't do it. Couldn't bring up the glove cups. Welcome back, player. Oh, he also did Scarlet Witch. All right, moving on to Kiloeco Customs. Sweet, man, that thing looks like it just jumped straight off that comic book. Just wait, you'll see. You'll see what I mean in a second. Not that head. Not that head. Not that head. That head. It literally looks like the comic book. This would be one that I would also want to see the matte finish, but again, it's up to you what you enjoy doing. And but that is a well done. Look at the seamless work of the paint, like split in half. That's beautiful. That's a fantastic job. If you're a fan of Deadpool, why wouldn't you want something like this in your collection? This is like, in my opinion, would be a must-have. Obviously, he's a fan of Deadpool. You see, is he doing commissions? I can't tell if he's doing commissions or not. Hit him up. He's someone that's new to me. I hadn't seen his stuff, but I can't remember if he put This Week in Customs or if I just saw it on the Custom Action Figures. If you want me to take a look at your customs and have it come across my feeds, make sure you hashtag This Week in Customs, and then I'll be able to see it and maybe feature one of your customs on one of these episodes. We're almost done here, guys. Coming to the end. There were just a ton of really cool looking customs, just like this. Can you imagine like a squad of these guys right here? Well, guess what? You can get yourself a squad. Go take a look. They're doing a Kickstarter project. If you're interested in that, if you're doing an ACBA, I think these are the types of figures you're gonna want to get. Give them a look. All right, Ace Outlaw Customs. He's frequently featured here because he is a very talented customizer and a buddy of mine. And you guys know that I do not like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I don't want to offend any of you, so I'm going to leave it at that. But he's working on the shredder, and that looks pretty awesome. You can already see that this Kit Bash is going to be a fantastic looking shredder. Here's another view so you can see he's using like an Iron Man upper body there. He's done quite a bit of work on this. The helmet, those spikes. I forgot to ask you, did you make those yourself? I'm sure you did. Where'd you get those from? Very interesting. All right. For those of you that like the Mezco look, you like cloth look on your figures, here's one version. Dre Customs here is doing this Spider-Man, the Scarlet Spider, and I do like that hoodie. Nice work. All right. Okay, seamless. All right. Look at that head. He grafted that lower part because remember, this figure is a completely masked figure, and I think this looks 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better, man. Just a great job of grafting that head in. It looks like he's. There we go. Here's a clear picture. That was a clear picture. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. It's not letting me do it. I'm gonna have to blow it up a different way. But really nice looking Captain America. That head. I'm surprised it didn't do something like that and give us a little bit partially open head. I think that might be even more accurate to the comic, but now I can't remember. And what he did is he used a Black Knight head and he grafted it in. Good work. Dig it. All right, I've showed Kidri Customs on this episode before, and what he does here, he talks about how he goes through the process. So if you want to learn that battle damage, you want to learn what he did, go pick it up. He's got videos right here that you can go through, and he's essentially giving you tutorials on how he accomplished that. So thanks for sharing, and if you're interested, go hit up his Instagram page. Bordag Customs, another one of my favorite customizers here on Instagram. This is a work in progress Punisher. Holy cow. You can already tell this thing's going to be awesome. Whose head is that? I cannot for the life of me figure out whose head that is. But it works perfect for this. This is a roided out Punisher. Holy cow, that guy's a beast. That is a great kit bash for this Punisher. Can somebody list all the different parts in here for me? Because I'm going to steal. No, I'm just kidding. Well, but maybe I'm not kidding. I'm not, Blair. I want that recipe. That looks awesome. All right, cool. If you have a Juggernaut, you need a Black Tom Cassidy. This is a very nice looking Black Tom Cassidy. Just wanted to showcase it. And then Super Tom Customs is working on an unmasked Carnage head. That's looking pretty good. If you guys didn't pick up his changing Venom mask, Oh my gosh, man, that thing is a thing of beauty, and he's working on another one here that looks like it's going to be pretty dynamite as well. Good work, Tom. All right, another one of Chris Serta's work. I think this body, like what he's got going on here, I could use for a satana. Oh yeah, like can you see a satana there? I saw like how did you get that mesh on those legs? Those are Hasbro legs. Those are Marvel Legends legs. How'd you get you did not paint that, right? No. But those stocking things are nicely done. Who's this character? Oh, Black Canary. So yeah, good work. I'm gonna have to hit you up and find out how you did that. Those stockings. Repaint right here. Phoenix 4 Creations is a master painter. Look at that. He's actually done some sculpting to the hair too. Look at the tremendous change in that figure. Tremendous change in that figure. And I'm telling you, you put in a little bit of love to these figures, you can get products that look like premium imported, better than premium imported figures. Mark Lab Creations. This thing looked really cool. That's the Omega Red body, and notice he's added spikes, and it looks like it's Venom with spikes. But who is this? Oh, it's Giger or Giger? Venom? I have no idea, but it's from his Expendables Phase 2 line. Oh yeah, I can see where he got that. He got that from Death's Head. This guy's a crazy kid basher, and he's an artist, and that's why he's able to visualize all these different parts coming together. Does pretty seamless work. And I think that's it, guys. I think we've come to the end of this episode of This Week in Customs. Thanks for hanging out. Please share these videos if you like the concept. These have been tremendously popular on my channel, so I would appreciate you guys sharing with other folks. That way we can continue enjoying each other's customs. Guys, keep pumping them out. Keep tagging hashtag This Week in Customs. That way I can see them and feature your excellent work on here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.